Alrighty, welcome to we're going to Syracuse. It's in New York for Clemson versus Syracuse, a EAC conference matchup between Clemson and Syracuse. Gage and Sneak, 12 versus 11. Sneak coming off a close loss to Texas, and Clemson. Let's see how they beat Florida last night pretty handily, beat them by 31, but. This will be a decent matchup, hopefully, as Clemson will get the ball, do start the game, and we are underway in Syracuse. Shipley will return the kickoff, a fair catch in the end zone, and Clemson will start with the ball at the 25-yard line.
Their perspective on this kid, how good he is, and how much they can lean on him.
Yeah, you and I had a chance to visit.
Clemson with the all-white jerseys, and Syracuse with the all-navy blue.
Walking out of those meetings and thinking that he's going to have a huge game. The coaches seem confident in being able to get him the football.
DJ Ugalele out to start for Clemson. He had one snap last night and was benched after a 40-yard run. This time he handed out to Shipley for 4 yards, and it looks like he'll stay with the offense for just a little bit. 2nd and 6, ball to 30 for Clemson. DJ looking at the sideline. Now is ready. Shipley is in motion now, going right to left. An empty backfield for Clemson. Allen right behind the right tackle. 2 receivers to each side. DJ back to pass. Fires in the middle on the slant to Shipley, and he drops it. 3rd and 6 now for Clemson, and he's done. Gage hasn't had enough, and Klubnik will go in as quarterback now for Clemson. Quarterback that led Clemson all the way last year, led them to a 5-3 regular season wrestling, and missed the playoffs. This year looking to have a better fate when the selection show happens at the end of the season. First team out, looking to get in the playoffs, have a better record, 5-3. We shall see. An early 3rd down, though, for both teams. Has to convert here, or we'll have to punt the ball away. 5 wide look for Clemson. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass. Had a man open, chose not to throw it. Fires this time. Collins catches it, but it is short of the first down. And Syracuse gets an early stop for their defense. But Gage loves to fake it. We'll see if he fakes it here. He's been knowing. There it is. It's a fake, but no one's open. But he's going to take off and run. And it's going to be a first down for Clemson. I told you, Gage loves to fake punts, and he fakes it and gets the first down. Pays off for him there. And Clemson moves to change on the fake punt.
39-yard line. First down.
Williams out of motion from right to left. Sets in 3 receivers to the right now, or to the left, excuse me, 1 to the right. Shipley to his right. So they hand off to Shipley, and Shipley gets it for about a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3, ball past midfield now for Clemson. Second and 3 now for Clemson. Ball, just short of midfield. I said past midfield there, just short at the 45. Another handout to Shipley. Try to get around the edge, but cuts it up the middle, gets 5 yards, and does get a first down.
I don't think there's a coach in the world who wouldn't be happy with getting 5 yards of carry.
Both these teams looking to make a statement early in a conference that both, well, frankly, it's probably the best conference in the league. All 6 teams in there are extremely good, so it's going to be a tough conference to win. If you win it, well, you'll be up there for the number 1 seed in the playoffs as Collins gets a 15-yard gain over the middle, and they move the chains, and Clemson goes to the hurry-up, likes what they see out of the Syracuse defense. And Klubnik has 2 running backs to each side now. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Shipley. Shipley barrels his way forward for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now. Ball is around the 25-yard line, I believe.
It's the 9th play of the drive.
Ball is at the 30. 1st and 10, or 2nd and 5. DJ is back in the game. It's going to be a triple option. And DJ is going to pitch it to Pace at the last second. Pace gets through for 9 yards and another first down for Clemson.
It's a simple option play here. The quarterback gives it up, and they get good yardage. Great play.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Klubnik back in as the quarterback. Syracuse was pressing, now plays off. Klubnik making some changes, now is ready, back to pass he goes. He's going to fire on a wheel route to Pace. Pace gets the first down, breaks tackle, and another Syracuse man is right there and takes him down. But another first down, this time 1st and goal for Clemson.
It's the 11th play of the drive.
First and goal, Klubnik back to pass. Had an out route, chose not to throw it this time. He's going to take off with Klubnik, and Klubnik's going to find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And Clemson, after running a fake punt, takes an early 7-0 lead.
And he tacks on the extra point. So an 11-play, 75-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points. The score now.
Potter will kick it away in Syracuse. I thought they would have gotten the ball earlier, but we'll have the ball for the first time of the game as Pena brings it out of the end zone, cuts right left after going right, just gets back to the 15-yard line. And it's going to be a long way to go for Syracuse to tie it up on the first drive of the game.
So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today.
Syracuse, like we said, had Texas beat, but got stuffed on 4th and goal with 20 seconds left, lost by 4. Might look back at it and had a blown opportunity when it comes to resume time in the playoffs as Schrader's back to pass. He's going to look and fires in the middle, and Allen catches it basically off the ground. Almost got sacked in the end zone, but turns it to a 3-yard gain on the play.
That'll make it 2nd and 7. It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Schrader this time finds Alford over the middle. 13 yards on the first down for Syracuse. Their first of the game. Great read by Schrader right there. And Syracuse seems to have found some offense early, just as they did against Texas two days ago. 1st and 10 ball is at the 30-yard line. Schrader in a pistol formation with, I believe that's, can't remember his name right now, but Schrader in a pistol formation. It's going to be a false start for Syracuse, but it's going to back him up 5 yards, 1st and 15 now.
Cost him 5 yards. Still first down.
So we'll have 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Tucker to his left, Schrader's left, excuse me. Schrader making changes at the line. Clemson making changes to the defense. 6 seconds on the play clock. Syracuse changes the play at the last possible second, too, on the play clock. Blitz from Clemson. A slant pattern for Syracuse, and he's going to throw it away. No one came open on the slant pattern, and it's 2nd and 15 now for Syracuse.
Throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
2nd and long. Ball on their own 24. They come out in a goal line set.
Schrader back to pass, fires right side. It's almost intercepted. Jones made a great play on the ball. 3rd and 15. Syracuse is in jeopardy, having to give the ball back to Clemson here. Ball at the 25-yard line. Syracuse has to get 15 yards here, or they will have to punt it away. Or like what Clemson did, can go for it on via a fake punt. Schrader back to pass, looks on, he throws in the flat to Alford, and Alford makes the man miss. Does not get enough to go for it. It's going to be 4th and 3 for Syracuse. However, he did get close enough if he wants to attempt a fake punt. We'll see if he does it here. Clemson's quasi-expecting it. It's a fake. 2nd fake of the game, and he's going to take off and he'll get it. It's going to be an easy first down for Syracuse. Both coaches have exhausted their fake punts already. And another first down for Syracuse. They move the chains. Blake, I to be honest, I didn't get to watch your game. I don't know how it went. I think it looked a little better than yesterday, but it's gonna be okay, Blake. Tucker gets the handoff up the middle, gets 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for Syracuse. Yeah, guys, that guy was a little fast, a little impressive from a punter.
Play of the series.
Second and 5, ball just short of midfield.
And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
Well, give the defense all the
Loses 3 yards on the play. 3rd and 8 now for Syracuse.
bigger loss.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 48.
Third and 8 now for Syracuse. Syracuse back to pass, rolling out left side, fires to Adams. Gets it through triple coverage. What a play. 20 yards and a first down for Syracuse.
Blitz, which can be very disruptive. Sometimes a quarterback will get happy feet when they see that coming. Not this guy. He's very composed and can deliver under a pass rush.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 36.
That might be the end of the first quarter. No, one more snap. Trader on the play action, rolls out right side. Looking for a comeback route, doesn't find it, fires instead, and it's intercepted. Should not have thrown that ball. Jones picks it off, and he might take it all the way. He's at the 50, just short of the 50, actually. Shoestring tackle, but Clemson picks it off to close out the first half.
Clemson. And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set to start the second quarter. Clemson is
Klubnik brings the offense back out. Start of the second quarter. Klubnik on a read option gets 10 yards as he slides. First and 10 for Clemson again.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
First and 10 for Clemson. Pass the midfield, ball at Syracuse 44-yard line. Klubnik back to pass. Fires on a over the middle route. Nagata falls immediately after catching it. Only gets 4 yards. Second and 6 for Clemson. And we hand off to Shipley. Shipley breaks tackle, but can't break another. Just gets passed back to the line of scrimmage. Excuse me. 3rd and 6 now for Clemson. Has to get a yard here. Can't fake another punt. So if it's 4th and 6, then Clemson will have to give the ball back to Syracuse. 3rd and 6. Ball at Syracuse 46-yard line. Klubnik back to pass now. Looking. We're going to roll out right side, and he's going to have enough for the first down. If he takes off, he does. Goes to the 30 and slides around the 27. First down for Clemson. Allen goes out wide. It's going to be a handoff to Shipley up the middle. Shipley makes a man miss, makes another man, and gets tackled for a first down.
Clemson up 7 points. And down he goes at the 8. That brings us 2nd and 1. He's going to try and scramble. Tackle around the 7-yard line. It's 3rd down, and they're about the length of the...
Sorry, guys. Had to take a quick phone call. Clemson had it scrambled there. 3rd and inches now for Syracuse, or for Clemson, excuse me. I formation now for Klubnik. under center, and he made QB sneak. He fumbles the ball. Carter recovers it, and Carter almost had a chance to take it back, but it's a fumble in the red zone, and Syracuse gets a turnover, a crucial turnover at that. And what a play, a turn of events. It could make this a 14-point swing.
And follow your offensive lineman. Maybe the coach will call fullback dive next time because apparently the quarterback sneak was just too much to ask for.
You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
Each possession gets more.
Syracuse looking to fix the turnover problem they had last time out. Trader back to pass, fires Mubaka, or excuse me, that might not be the correct pronunciation, but he knocks it away in 2nd and 10 for Syracuse now.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 10.
Tucker in motion is going to be a speed option formation, and Schrader only gets 3 yards. Probably looked to pitch there, but he was covering up. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now for Syracuse, and they aren't going to look to waste this turnover. They got a crucial turnover on a QB sneak. 3rd and 7 now for Syracuse. Has to get a first down here. Schrader's back to pass, going to roll out left side, and he might have enough for the first down. He does barely just get it. 1st and 10 for Syracuse.
From their own 22-yard line, it's first down.
Schrader back to pass again. Another slant pattern, and this time it's nowhere close. Incomplete pass, and it's 2nd and 10 now for Syracuse. It's going to be a handoff to Tucker up the middle. Tucker has a couple blocks where they faded quickly. Gets back to the 25. 3rd and 7 now for Syracuse. They're once again in must get first down territory. Unable to go for it right now. Ball at the 25. Must get to the 32. Adams in motion from right to left with a play change. It's going to be a pass for Schrader, and he can roll out right side, possibly looking at that guy. He does fire, and it is a toe tap first down for Syracuse.
First down, 10 to go.
1st and 10 for Syracuse. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock, and Syracuse will have a chance to potentially tie this before the half. Low-scoring game based off RFL standards. Schrader's back to pass, looking, surveying the field and fires. It's nowhere close, but pass is incomplete, and you have 2nd and 10 now for Syracuse.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Schrader back to pass, slant pattern once again. Fires over the middle to Alford, and he drops it. Had a first down, and it's incomplete. Syracuse looking probably pick up at least 5 yards here for an attempt on 4th down, should they choose so. 3rd and 10 now. Schrader back to pass again. And he's going to throw it in the flat, and Jones picks it off for the 2nd time, and this time it's going to be returned for a touchdown. Syracuse with another interception. Clemson gets their turnover back, and they take a 14-point lead late in the 2nd quarter.
Super play by the defender. Excellent interception and an even better return for the score.
Extra point does make this a 14-point game, and Clemson, after fumbling it on a QB sneak, gets the turnover back. It gets a pick 6, and Syracuse will look to cut this to 7 before half. They do get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, so a 7-point lead would be crucial for Syracuse to have a chance to come back in this game.
I saw this good a defensive performance where you had a chance for a shutout. Are you kidding me? In college football today, with the spread and the running quarterbacks and all the speed in space, these guys got a chance to put up a shutout.
Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
This quarterback needs to be
1st and 10 for Syracuse. Only the third drive for Syracuse right now. Fires on a post out route to Gazette and gets back to the 45 where they were before. 1st and 10 for Syracuse.
He exploded out of his cut and beat the man coverage for a new set of downs.
1st and 10.
Clock now ticking to a minute 15 and counting. Syracuse has to probably score a touchdown here to stay in this game. Schrader's back to pass a slant pattern. Cooper catches it somehow. Fired it between two defenders and another first down for Syracuse. This is Syracuse's best drive yet. Ball is at Clemson's 42-yard line. Just under a minute now. Schrader back to pass. Clemson brings some pressure. Fires to Tucker on the flats. Tucker gets to the 30. Makes a miss at the 27 and gets to the 25-yard line. Another first down for Syracuse.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25.
42 seconds and counting. Schrader back to pass. Everyone's out in coverage. He's going to take off right. Venables coming to tackle and fires. And, he had a man coming back, but just did not get it to him. Now it is 2nd and 10 for Syracuse. Just a little off topic. What do you guys think of these white Clemson helmets? Little alternates for Clemson's uniform game. I believe they also have purple. I don't know if they've viewed those yet or not. So anyway, 2nd and 10 for Syracuse. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Another false start for Syracuse, and it's going to back them up 5 yards.
Little stumbles like these can kill your offensive progress. Still 2nd down.
So it's 2nd down and 15 after the penalty.
2nd and 15 pushes them back to the 30-yard line. A touchdown would be huge here for Syracuse. Schrader back to pass. He's going to get sacked and loses 12 more yards. Now it's 3rd and 27 for Syracuse. What looks like a promising drive is quickly falling apart. 24 seconds. Worst case, you don't want to give Clemson the ball back to go up 3 scores. You do get the ball to start the second half, Fires it down the field to Gazden. Gazden almost catches it at the 5-yard line, but he drops it, and Syracuse will have to punt it away.
This punt, if he gets it where he wants, it can really change the field position of this football game.
Kick is away, and it will go out of bounds, probably around the 10-yard line. He does not have a fake left. Neither coaches do, which means they can't fake a field goal. If I believe I read the rules correctly, their fakes are done. It's over. You get one fake a game, whether it's punt or a field goal kick. 10 seconds left. Ball's at the 5-yard line. What a punt. 10 seconds left. I'm sure Clemson will just try to run out the clock here. They are back to pass, actually. Fires the flat to Allen. Clemson's looking to try to get some points. Maybe just trying to get some breathing room. Out of bounds at the 6. The 15 with 6 seconds left, And Clemson might try a Hail Mary here, or I don't know what they're going to do. Has to go at 85 yards for a touchdown. Field goal is probably not possible with the amount of time left. It's going to be another pass, though. Syracuse back to pass. It's going to be hit and thrown out of bounds. That's intentional grounding. In college football today, that's also a 10-second runoff, which is in the game, I believe. No, we're not. That's a untimed down. Doesn't matter. But it is a loss of down. 2nd and 22 now, and I'm sure this will be a run play just to end the half. Backed up now to the 3-yard line. Hand off to Shipley, and Shipley almost gets a safety. Tackled at the 1. Oh my goodness, that could have been a huge play for Syracuse, but it is a tackle at the 1-yard line. And Syracuse gets the ball to start the second half. And they will look to cut into this lead 14-0. As Pena will bring it out of the – no, he will not. He will take it in the end zone. And that's where Syracuse take over at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
Hand off to Tucker up the middle, and Tucker gets about half the yards they need. 2nd and 5 for Syracuse.
From their own 30-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Another handoff, and Tucker gets outside. Oh, we have a 1st down, maybe a little bit more. Cuts up to the 42, and that's where he's tackled. 1st and 10 for Syracuse. Give me a play action pass. Oh my goodness. The Clemson defensive line got in there right away. But Schrader was able to get it out, get 9 yards, 2nd and 1, ball at midfield, and Syracuse goes into the hurry up. Clemson expecting run here, stacking the box. It is a run. Tucker run up the middle, breaks a tackle, gets enough for the 1st down. Another hurry up call for Syracuse here. Schrader back to pass. Rolls out right side, looking on the poster. Has a man down the field. Has another man to Gazin, and Gazin gets to the 7-yard line. What a throw and a catch. 1st and goal now for Syracuse.
He's as electric as they come.
1st and goal, and they need a touchdown here to get
Ball at the, just inside the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for Syracuse, looking to cut this lead to 7 here. It's going to be a handoff to Allen, and Allen gets about 2 yards. To around the 6, 2nd and goal for Syracuse. Field goal is not an option. 4 down territory for sure. Have to get 7 points here. Stay in this game. It's going to be 2nd and goal around the 6-yard line. Pistol formation for Syracuse. Tucker right behind Schrader. Going to be play action, roll out left pass. Schrader's rolling out to the left. Going to try to get the edge. He does get the edge, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Syracuse. And Syracuse gets their 1st points of the game and cuts the lead in half.
He was looking and looking, and he finally said to himself, you know what, I'll just take this thing myself. Nice decision making.
What a crucial point after attempt here. It is up, and it is good. And Syracuse gets on the board. It's now 14-7 Clemson.
Syracuse is lining up to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Shipley will return their 2nd kickoff of the game out of the end zone, about 9 yards deep. Has blockers, but that guy ran right past a block and doesn't even get past it, a 15-yard line. It is around the 13, I believe, and Clemson's backed up to start their 1st drive of the 2nd half.
And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again.
13-yard line is where Clemson will bring their offense back out. Now Klubnik's back to pass. Looking over the middle, fires that wheel route to Shipley. Used that play once before and it worked. Works once again, and Clemson's already up to the 30-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10. From their own 28-yard line. 1st down.
A handoff to Shipley. No, it's a read option, and Klubnik keeps it and gets about 6 yards. 2nd and 4 now for Clemson. Going to be a backup running back pace down in for Clemson, and Klubnik's back to pass. Fires an out route. Oh my goodness. 3 people there for Syracuse, and this gets through still. 1st and 10 for Clemson.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 49.
Going to be a handoff to Shipley up the middle. Shipley gets 6 yards. Another nice gain for Clemson. Just to remind you guys, believe we have 3 more games after this. Once again, a quadruple header. I believe Auburn and Texas kicking off after this, and then Penn State and Wad makes their debut at 8 o'clock against Tennessee. And Tennessee Florida caps off the night at 9 o'clock Central. Shipley's free. He's at the 20, at the 10. He's at the 5, and is tackled around the 3-yard line. What a run for Shipley. First and goal for Clemson, looking to go up 2 scores again.
This time they've got to be thinking, hold on to the football after that last fumble, the last trip in the red zone.
Another handoff to Shipley, and this time Syracuse is ready. They lose 3 yards, and they're backed up to the 6 now, second and goal.
Second down and goal. Ball on the 7. Clemson is up 7.
Pace goes in motion from right to left. Now it's an empty backfield for Clemson. Klubnik giving audibles at the line. Now he's back to pass. Syracuse brings a blitz, and it gets home, but he throws it away. Third and down and goal for now for Clemson. And this is a huge third down to see if Syracuse can hold Clemson to a field goal attempt. Ball is just inside the 7. Last time Clemson was here, they fumbled the ball on a QB sneak. Pace back in motion now, splits out. Another 5-wide look for Clemson. Or 4 wide, just empty backfield. Klubnik back to pass again. He's going to look, now takes off and scrambles. No one's open. Someone's finally open in the end zone. And Klubnik gets tackled short at the 2-yard line. Interesting play call here for Clemson, and they're going for it. They want a touchdown. This would be a huge play for Syracuse to get off the field once again. Ball is at the 2-yard line. Klubnik got 5 yards on that play. I'm going to guess it'll be a run to Shipley. Shipley knows in motion. It's going to be a pass. Now he gets back in the backfield. 5 seconds on the play clock. It's going to be a handoff to Shipley, and Shipley walks in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson, and they go back up 2 scores.
And he hits the PAT. A 9-play, 87-yard drive, and they add 7 points to the scoreboard. So the score now, 21-7. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Late here in the third quarter, Clemson retakes a 14-point lead. And Pena will receive the kickoff in the end zone, and he takes it out about 7 yards deep, cuts it to the 15, was just short of the 15, around the 13-yard line. And Syracuse will have a long way to go to cut the lead back to 14 or 7, excuse me.
We'll see how it plays out the rest of the second half. The last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game?
Hand out to Tucker up the middle, and Tucker had a hole, gets 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now for Syracuse. Schrader back to pass. Clemson brings the blitz, and Schrader got the roll out and throws it away. It was near his goal line when he threw that away. Now it's 3rd and 5. Syracuse is allowed to go for this wherever and whenever they want now. No rules about 4th downs in the second half, I think. Well, there probably are some, but if you're losing, you can go for wherever you want. It's 3rd and 5 now for Syracuse. They're fired, and no one's there. Miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback, and it's 4th and 5. And Syracuse is not going to kick it. They're going to go for it. It's going to be a pistol formation for Syracuse.
They're going to go for it on 4th down. This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this.
And it's going to be a pass for Syracuse. And he has a man open. It's Cooper. Cooper's at the 50, and he might be gone. He's at the 35. He's gone. Touchdown, Syracuse on a 4th and 5. And Syracuse, just like that, cuts it back to a 1-score game.
Excellent play here by the quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
You knew they had to dial up something big, but these kids really dug deep for an absolutely huge play.
Less than a minute to go in the third, and Syracuse cuts it back to a 7-point game, looking to get a stop now on defense.
They
Kick is up from, I'm not even going to pronounce that name. Nagata will receive it in the end zone for Clemson, and he returns it as far back as you can, 9 yards deep. I guess maybe 10 yards. Officially, it's probably 9. But it doesn't matter. It gets around the 20-yard line. Clemson will take over there with a 7-point lead.
And you're right. You almost feel as if one offense feels challenged and has to be able to bounce back. And they've done
Klubnik with 3 receivers left. Shipley's right behind him. Split off to his right. It's going to be a handoff to Shipley, and Shipley's free. He gets 12 yards. Moves the chains for another first down, and immediately goes to the hurry up. This time, 3 receivers to the right. A flip formation. Klubnik's back to pass. Rolls out right side. And he's going to throw it to, and it bounces off 3 different people. It's incomplete. Had a man open, and he drops it. Almost intercepted by Syracuse. 2nd and 10 for Clemson.
From their own 35-yard line. 2nd down.
It's going to be a handoff to Shipley, and he goes nowhere. He just gets 2 yards. And 3rd and 8 now for Syracuse. 3rd and 8 for Clemson. It's going to be a pass to Allen. He's wide open for a first down. Moves the chains, and Clemson resets back to a first down and can close out this quarter. Doesn't even have to run a play. And can let the quarter wind down and head to the 4th. I don't believe he's going to do that. I think he can run another play. Going to be a handoff to Pace this time. Pace is free. He gets about 7 yards. That should probably do it for the end of the quarter. Clemson takes a 7-point lead going into the final quarter of the first game in the EAC. First game in the EAC conference. Let's see, Clemson, Kentucky hasn't played North Carolina, so that hasn't happened. And this is the first conference game in the EAC. They've played some non-cons, but first official conference game recorded, and Clemson looking to win that. It's going to be a handoff to Shipley right side. He gets enough for the first down. Gets it to around the 35-yard line. Clemson looking to ice this game with a touchdown right here.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Clemson is up a score.
Klubnik with a draw play to Shipley, and that goes only for about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for Clemson.
Second and 7. Ball on the 33.
Give me a handoff of the middle to Klubnik or Shipley, who bounces outside, spins at the 25, gets to the 7-yard line. What a run by Shipley.
At the 8-yard line.
And Clemson set up with a 1st and goal. About 5 minutes left to go in the game.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
Syracuse desperately looking for a turnover here because a field goal still makes it a 2-score game. Pace now goes in motion. If a empty backfield now for Clemson. They run this before. Watch out for Pace coming back in the backfield as a flip play. It is going to be a pass, though. Klubnik's back to pass. Fires from Nagata in the flat. Makes his man miss and gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take a 14-point lead early here in the 4th quarter.
And he converts the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
Pena will take a fair catch in the end zone, and Syracuse will get the ball at the 25, having to have a quick score here.
I just wonder if this offense can continue the flow.
Get back in this game.
They're 2 for 2 in finding the end zone on their last 2 drives. Let's see how they do here.
Schrader brings the offense back out, down 14 now. It's going to be a handoff to Tucker on a counter. He gets stuck on his own man. Doesn't go anywhere. It is 2nd and 10 for Syracuse.
From their own 20 It's second down.
Trader's going to roll out to the right side. Makes Carter miss in the flat. He's going to fire over the middle and almost intercepted by Jones again, I believe. 3rd and 10 now for Clemson. Trader back to pass. Backing up deep, and it's going to be a pass to Gasson, who catches it at the 45 and is tackled there. Huge play for Syracuse, and they go to the hurry up, needing a quick strike here. Ball is at the 46 where the officials spot it. 1st and 10 Syracuse. 3 receivers to the left. Now they flip it to a new play, a 5 wide look for Syracuse. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left now. Schrader back to pass. He's rolling out to the right side, trying to get outside. He does get outside. He's up to the 50, makes the man miss and steps out around the 45 of Clemson. 2nd and 1 for Syracuse.
It's second down now. They're just a few feet away.
Clock is ticking, 3:45 and counting. 2nd and 1 for Syracuse. Going to be a handoff to Tucker up the middle, and Tucker gets enough for the first down. Bounces off a couple Clemson guys. Moves the chains, 3:36 left in the game. And Syracuse is at Clemson's 42-yard line. Pistol formation for Syracuse. Schrader back to pass. Gonna fires to the flat to Gasson. Gasson tried to make a man miss, but is tackled at the 36. And 2nd and 4 for Syracuse. Time is winding down, and it is not their friend. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. It's going to be a play action and ever roll out left pass. Syracuse who fires in the middle to Alford, who drops it. Would have been a huge play for Syracuse. Would have set him up for a touchdown. It falls incomplete. It is 3rd and 4 now for Syracuse. Trader back to pass. Rolls out to the right and is going to take off and gets a first down. No, he does not. It's 4th and inches, just short of a first down. Looked like he landed past the down marker, but officials rule him short. 4th and inches now for Syracuse. Must have Big 12 officials in this game. It's the only explanation for that. 4th and inches now for Syracuse. Going to be a handoff up the middle to Allen, and Allen gets enough for a first down. Barrels over a man. And Syracuse has another first down, 2:40 left in the game. It's going to be a play action for Schrader. Fires in that route to... Did not catch that guy's name, but it is another first down, 15 yards for Syracuse. And they're at Clemson's 10-yard line. We have too many orange teams now. It's confusing. 1st and 10 for Schrader. And Syracuse fires to the flat to Allen, and he goes nowhere. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And we're approaching 2 minutes left to go in the game. Syracuse does have 3 timeouts, but they do need to score a little. Needs to score quick. Stay in this game. Another play action pass for Syracuse. He's going to roll out to the left side. Might just take off, try to scramble in the end zone. Breaks one tackle, fumbles, and Jones, for the 3rd time, gets a turnover, and he's going to take this back. Tucker's right there. He misses. Is there anyone going to tackle him? Yes, they do. They tackle him on the 45. And that will probably do it. Syracuse blows it at the goal line with a fumble by Schrader. And Clemson gets the ball at their own 45-yard line. Syracuse does have 3 timeouts. Could get the ball back. It's going to be a pass to Shipley in the flat. Shipley makes the man miss. Breaks another couple of tackles up to the 35 and is tackled on the 33.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 32. Just under 2 minutes in the game.
Club back to pass again. Rolling out right side. Going to try to take off up the field and is tackled out of bounds for a 3-yard gain. Stops the clock. It's huge for Syracuse. 2nd and 7 now for Clemson. Coming back to pass once against the screen. Pace is all alone. Pace makes the man miss at the 20, up to the 15, hesitates to the 14. That's where he is tackled. And Clemson probably just wasted some clock. And they burned a timeout, actually. Not sure they meant to do that. You have to remember that point differential is big in this league for the right to go to the conference championship game. So this might look like running up the score, but in reality, he's setting himself up for a better chance of making the conference championship game. Should it come down to point differential? Three-way tie. Conference point differential does come into effect. So Clemson's probably looking to score here to extend that. 28-14, minute 23 left to go. It's going to be a QB draw for DJ, who checks back into the game, gets up to the 9-yard line. 2nd and 5 for Clemson. DJ stays in the game for another play. We're just now hitting the 1 minute left to go. DJ back to pass, fires to Williams, and he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Extends the lead to 21. More important, he's plus 21 in terms of point differential. A great opening conference game for Clemson as they move to 2-0. Syracuse will fall to 0-2. Stayed in the games with 2 ranked opponents. Just a couple of mistakes cost them both games as Pena will return the kickoff. About 7 yards deep. He takes it out, goes right, and no blocking on that. Doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line.
I'm sure there are a lot of fans out there hoping for a miracle, but I seriously doubt we're going to see one today. Under a minute left.
Schrader with a 5-wide look. Back to pass now. Going to fire it down the field to Gazin. Gazin hangs on this time to the 45, and Syracuse not done yet.
Even when he isn't open, the quarterback will still throw him the ball and just let him make the
Up to the 45. Schrader back to pass again. Going to fire downfield again to Adams, and it's intercepted by Carter, and that will do it. Carter is returning it to the 30, up to the 40-yard line, excuse me. And Clemson might look to score again, to be honest with you. Extend the point differential a little bit more.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball is at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for Clemson. Clemson back to pass. He's going to throw it down the field and throws it away. 2nd and 10. Well, once looked like Syracuse is going to have a chance to cut it to 7. As now Clemson has a chance to make it a 28-point game in a matter of minutes. 2nd and 10 for Clemson, 28 seconds left to go. Going to be a handoff to Shipley. Tries to make a man miss and only gets to the 40-yard line. Syracuse burns a timeout. 23 seconds left to go. 3rd and 8 now for Clemson.
A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
5-wide look for Clemson. Clemson back to pass. Fires over the middle to Williams, and Williams gets a 1st down. Moves the chains, 19 seconds left, and Clemson gets into the hurry up. They want more points. Ball's at midfield, I believe. Clemson back to pass again. Rolls out right side, is going to take off and run up to the 30-yard line. That's where he'll slide around the 30, and they call a timeout. Clemson is not done scoring tonight. They want more points on the board. Clemson back to pass, rolls out left side, fires to Collins over the middle, and gets 2 yards, calls a timeout, and it's going to be a field goal attempt for Clemson to end the game. The kick is up, and it is good. A 24-point win in the first conference game in the EAC, and that's it. Final score, Clemson 38, Syracuse 14. We will have another game here shortly between number 3 Texas and number 2 Auburn. Yeah, we'll get that set up soon. That is the final score. Final score, Clemson 38, Syracuse 14.
Sit back and just enjoy this performance and really the play caller, the quarterback.